We'll start with the side close to the carriage so you can see me, hopefully. One blue spring is good for me. If you wish to have a heavier spring, it's red, or a lighter spring, that would be the yellow. Try to come now in an all-four. Position your box next to your carriage and maybe even a bit more backward. So trying to check that the box is a little bit away from the shoulder blocks, kind of. And if your foot bar is on the way, feel free to put your foot bar down. All right, I'm going to go now in an all-four position first on the box. Having your hands on the level of the shoulders, the knees hip wide apart. Make sure your knees are not in the middle of the box, but more on the back edge. And as always, if you need an extra support under your knees, if your box is too hard, then you just add something under. Now, overstretch elbows, please bend a bit the elbows wide. Make sure the weight of the body is not fully in the front. And you push a little bit yourself up towards the ceiling, not to lean and fall inside your shoulder blades. Let's do a very classical Pilates exercise, not unlike me a little bit, because I don't do classic too much. For those who know me, keep the spine straight, stretch the right arm in front and see if the left leg can come up as well. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Now, very easy exercise, but I'm wobbling. First of all, there's the box. Second, we're not used to do basics anymore. And then come back and switch. Now, it's not the idea of lifting the leg very high until you're falling in your front. Use the hand in front to push the body weight up to the ceiling, but use the elongation of both parts in opposition to keep your balance. And keep one line. Don't try to lift the leg too high until you fall inside your shoulder blades. Keep moving while I talk, because I talk a lot, otherwise we stop moving the whole time. Focus on one point down, not looking forward too much, otherwise your neck will get too active. Look down, make sure the neck is on the elongation of the spine. And maybe you get a bit more secure every time you do it. And breathe. Last one. All right, then try to grab. We can adjust the place of the box if we're not feeling in a good spot. Bring one hand, the one that is close to the reformer, on top of your shoulder block. If for you, holding it there is not nice, you can have your hand on the carriage, flat with your fingertips. That works as well. In the beginning, we're just going to check the ground, check the weight. So push the carriage forward, check first where is the weight of your body. And if you need to move the box, for me, for example, more to the front would work better to add more range of motion. Push. Come back, just small ones, and check if it's too much on your wrist. Place your hand next to your shoulder block. Now, in case it's too much weight on your standing hand on the box, keep moving. Try to shift your weight slightly backward towards your butt. Keep moving. And also shift the weight more in the center so you're not fully falling on your standing arm. Then we're going to add on, we're going to bend the standing elbow. Push the carriage to the front and lean forward here. Breathe deeply. And then round the head, round the spine to come back. So bending the standing elbow, push the carriage fully forward. Lengthen, breathe. Round yourself back to come back. We do two more like this. Bend the standing elbow, but push that elbow back. Create distance, opening. Breathe, rounding back. Last one. Nice. Inhale, exhale, please. Good. If it's getting too heavy, switch to a light spring, please. Now we're going to add the opposite knee. So if my right hand is on the shoulder block, the left knee will come up first. We curve, we pull the carriage towards us, we pull the knee, and we don't fall down, we grow to the ceiling. Then the leg stretches, the opposite leg, while the carriage moves to the front and still bending the standing elbow. So it's the same exercise, we're just adding on. Breathe, pull back in, round. The head is also part of your spine, so when you round the head. Use the standing end to grow to the ceiling. When you stretch, the head follows and lengthen, and push the standing elbow down and back. Keep going, breathe in, breathe out. If your wrist on the shoulder block is tired, please place the hand on the carriage. And then we have one more. Inhale, exhale. Can we stay? Don't lean too far, stay. So the standing elbow is straight or just a bit bent if you have overstretch. The carriage is slightly in front. The opposite leg is straight up. Now we're going to do some kicks with the leg, the free leg to the side. Kick, flex, point back. First only the leg for 2 more. Stay stable. Stay with your balance. Don't shift the weight of your body too much to your hands. Now, if it's working well, I'm going to add the movement of the carriage. When you kick to the side, you push the carriage slightly away. When you bring the leg back, the carriage comes back for 3 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Don't fall inside your standing shoulder. 2. Adding on 1. Stay. Slight pulses up with that leg. It's burning, I know, for 5. 4, don't collapse inside your shoulder blades because you get tired. 3, 2, 1, come back slowly, take a break. Child's pose on the box, shake the wrist if you need. We have 1 more exercise here. Ooh, breathe in, breathe out. Nice. Now, I think it would be wise to switch to a light spring for the next exercise, unless you feel you're super strong and you want to do it. Just make sure you don't overload your wrist because it might get too much. We're going to play a little bit. The same hand goes back here on top of the shoulder block. We're going to stay. This time we're not falling in front too much to start. The hand holding the box can be a little bit bent, and remember to shift your weight back if it gets too heavy. I'm going to throw the carriage away, catch it back. If I feel I need to be more in front or back with my box, I can adjust. Throw away, catch. Throw away, catch. Breathe. So it's like jumping. Carriage jumps away, catch. Now, if you feel you have a nice movement here, we're going to add the leg. When you throw away, you stretch, but careful with the weight of your body, not shifting too much to the front. You catch, you round, you stretch, and you lengthen. Try to catch before it goes bump for 4, 3, losing my microphone again, 2, last 1, and allow yourself a break and a stretch. Okay, 1 last exercise. Here, same side. Can place the hand, keep the light spring, place the hand if your wrist is tired on top of the carriage. This time it's the hand on the box that will move out. Push the carriage to the front, bring the free arm, the one that was on the box, under the arm on the carriage, and lean. And add the rotation here, breathe. Bring the carriage back in and open up that free arm up to the ceiling. Today the microphone really doesn't want to stay. And again, push the carriage. Bring the arm on the frame, under the arm on the carriage, and push and take the head for a second on the box. We deserve a stretch here. Push deeper in opposition. Imagine someone is pulling that carriage away from you. Then bring back the carriage toward you. Open up the free arm up to the ceiling. We do 2 more here. Breathe in, breathe out. Very nice. Stretch, drop the head for a second, take the time. pull back, open up. Last one. Inhale, exhale, reach. And come back, very good. All right, standing slowly.